Thank you so much. Ya Fatima Zahra Madad, Ya Ali Murtada Madad. MashaAllah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi as-sami'il alim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi alladhi la yablughu midhatahu al-qailun wa la yuhsi na'ma'ahu al-'addun wa la yu'addi haqqahu al-mujtahidun alladhi laysa li sifatihi haddun mahdud ولا نعت موجود ولا وقت معدود ولا أجل ممدود ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا وطبيب نفوسنا وشفيع ذنوبنا العبد المؤيد والرسول المسدد المصطفى الأمجد المحمود الأحمد حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا اللهم صل على محمد أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه الحكيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. The ayah I want to speak about today with the munasabah of the wiladat of Imam Ali ibn Musa al-Rida alayhi alafu tahiyyatu wa thana. Our salawat be a gift to him. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. The ayah is under the heading of Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in is Alam a'ahad ilaykum ya bani Adam Allah ta'budu shaitan. From Surah Mubarakah Yasin, you always listen to this ayah and it continues, وَأَنِ عَبُدُونِي. Allah says after that, إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ أَنِ عَبُدُونِي. Alam ahad. What is the relevance? Inshallah, you will know through the discussion. I want to speak about two very important issues. The manifest form of worship as we are discussing the ayah, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. And number two, how does Imam Rida alayhi salam look to worship and how can we interpret in today's life? And most importantly, how can we implement in our life? Remember the purpose of Quran Kareem, the purpose of Rasulullah, the purpose of Imams alayhimus salam is to guide us. And our purpose of creation is to reach that level of perfection for what Allah created us. Now, I will try to make it simple, though discussion is pretty complicated. But as it is the way the seerah of Ma'asumin alayhimus salam benefit from their hadith or ayah, what suits best to you according to your situation. Because this ilm has so many things in it, so many different branches of knowledge branch off from their said words, or rather divine words. So coming to my word, I will simply translate the ayah, Alam ahad ilaykum ya bani Adam. O children of Adam alayhi salam, Bani Adam, Bani Adam, no Bani Adam, Adam alayhi salam ke bachcho, unki aulad, whatever you want to say. Alam ahad, did I not charge you with? Did I not entrust you To what? Allah ta'budu shaitan. That don't worship shaitan. See, it's like clear cut. Allah said, Iyaka na'budu. Only you we worship, O Allah. And Allah warns us in Surah Yasin, don't worship shaitan. And this has been ahida ilayna. It has been already there. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. And then what? Allah ta'budu shaitan. Innahu lakum aduwwun mubin. Second warning. Indeed, shaitan is your manifest enemy, is your open enemy, is your clear-cut enemy. Don't doubt that shaitan could be, astaghfirullah, someday your friend. No, he is never going to be a friend to you. He always wants to spoil you, to destroy you, to put you in the same row where he stands. This is the simplest meaning of the ayah. Now, if we look at Imam Raza alayhi salam, and Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, please pay close attention. These divine words, we have to deal with them every day. Look, Imams, they knew these, they knew our problems, they knew our issues. The hadith I'm going to share with you is a detailed hadith, but I'm just going to share 2 lines of it. And I'll give you the address, Al-Fiqh Mansub ila Imam Raza alayhi salam, page 100. You can go and read it. It's like about 10 pages. And there are so many details. Maybe inshallah, if Allah gave me tawfiq, we will discuss some parts of it in our fiqh workshop. This is how Imam says. Imam says, Wa'alam, be known. Be known, anna afdal al-fara'id ba'd al-marifa, that the topmost obligation after knowing Allah Jalla Shanu, after marifat of Allah Jalla Shanu in fara'id, the topmost is as-salawatul khams, are the 5 prayers, 5 namaz. जो 5 रोजाना की नमाजें हैं, इमाम ने फरमाया सबसे बड़ा फर्ज अल्लाह की मारिफत के बाद वो हैं. They are the topmost. وَأَوَّلُ مَا يُحَاسَبُ الْعَبْدُ عَلَيْهِ, and the first and the foremost which Allah is going to question an abd on the day of resurrection is as-salah, is namaz. Now pay attention. You might have heard this hadith. It's almost from all the Masumin it's reported. So Imam is also basically reinforcing the importance of salah and then shedding some more light on different facets of salah. And it defining for us that how our salah should be. And then how should we compare salah with our daily actions. And Imam puts the salah in the topmost in rank. Look, first of all, he says, أَوَّلَ مَا يُحَاسَبُ بِهِ الْعَبْدِ. A servant, a man, the very first thing he will be questioned, of course, on the day of judgment, is salah. Look, why is it so important? Pay attention. فَإِنْ صَحَّتْ لَهُ الصَّلَاةِ. If his salah was sahih, was correct, agar namaz uski paas ho gayi, صَحَّ لَهُ مَا سِوَاهَا. Every other action, every other good deeds of him will be take as good, as correct, as okay. वो पास हो जाएंगे बाकी अमाल भी. So if I can say, it won't be wrong that every other action of mine is subservient under the heading of salah. So that emphasizes that salah is the foremost that I should be worried about. Right? Now Imam compares, am I paying that much importance to salah? क्या मैं इतना एहतमाम, इतनी अहमियत, इतनी ज़रूरत नमाज के लिए कायल हो रहा हूँ अपने रोज़ाना ज़िंदगी में या नहीं? That is what Imam is going to tell us. And it's a criterion set by our Imam today. Let's take it as a gift that if today I was with Imam and I would ask him, Yabna Rasulallah, do me nasiya, advise me something which will benefit me. This is how Imam will tell us. And as we are the believers, the lovers of Ahlul Bayt, we should take these golden words and apply them and implement them in the best form in our life, as they are the guides, as they are the representative of our religion, and they are telling us that this is where salah stands in our religion. in practical actions. Now Imam says if the salah is correct, your other actions will be correct. Now look at the cross check, look at the warning. وَإِن رُدَّتْ, if his salah is rejected, rad ho gayi, rudda ma sewaha, every other action other than salah will also be rejected. Red cross. Throw it in the garbage. I don't need it. Allah will say on the day of resurrection. So should we not pay so much attention to salah as the Imam is emphasizing on it and showing us how this ritual of Allah, where does it stand in Sharia? Now Imam himself says, I don't need to say anything. Imam says, وَإِيَّاكَ أَن تَكْسَلَ عَنْهَا, warning. Iyaka means don't ever. If you look, I put this word exactly how to be in the lexicon. This is what I found. Take care not to, meaning number one, iyaka. Because you will find this word most of the times in a hadith. Khabardar, जिसको हम उर्दू में कहते हैं, खबरदार ये काम मत करना. Be careful not to. Don't ever. This is the meaning of this word iyaka. Iyaka an taksala anha. Kasal means to be lazy, laziness, sluggishness. I worked 8 hours. Oh, I'm tired. I'm saying Allah. I'm sorry. I don't need to mark this salah, but is it not that normally we do this way? Oh, tere mere khade hoke, I can't even stand erect. Allahu Akbar, and I'm trying to fall. In the following same hadith, Imam says, you should not put more pressure on one of your feet. Stay erect, stay straight, and put your weight, body weight, on both your feet equally. Your toes even facing towards Qibla. And Imam goes about too many details, but he says, Iyaka an taksala anha. Don't show your laziness. Don't show that you are tired. Be fresh, be delightful, show your best respect to salah. You are visiting Allah Jalla Shanu. As-salah mihrajul mu'min. When you want to come in front of Allah, do you want to show, oh Allah, I'm tired, I'm lazy? Allah knows everything. نَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. He's closer to us than our jugular vein. You don't need to say that to Allah. Rather show best of your gratitude by showing that, oh Allah, you gave me health. First and foremost, ni'mah we ignore. Health, I'm healthy. I can do my things on my own. Look at people suffering in, old age homes or other daycares or other, not daycare, the care centers. People, they are appointed to give them care and help them do their very basics of life. So always be thankful to Allah. And Imam continues, أَوْ تَتَوَانَا فِيهَا. Don't delay it. It's salah time. Get up, go and offer your salah right away. That's why Allah put that time for this salah. Now let me go a bit fast. أَوْ تَتَهَاوَنَا بِحَقِّهَا. Tahawun is when you disrespect something, you belittle something, you show less respect as it deserved. This is tahawun. हकारत करना किसी चीज की नौज़ु बिल्लाह, यानी उसके बारे में गफलत करना, to be careless about something. I could not explain it more than this. أو تضيع حدودها, from ضايع करना, तबाह करना, to spoil something, to waste something, to lose something. Don't lose the حدودها, the limits of those rituals which Allah has ordained for salah. Don't waste them by, and Imam explains how. أو تنقرها نقر الديك. Naqar is to strike like a rooster. वो जैसे मोर को चोंच नहीं मारता. Look how Imam portrays the whole picture. We normally notice many people, they're reciting salah so fast, looks like they're just hitting their sajda and getting up. And look, Imam puts deek means the male of hen. Morg jo hota hai, rooster, a cock. Imam says don't just strike and peck your sajda, or if you are offering your salah on earth, don't peck like a deek, a rooster. How could someone explain more than this? No point. Why will normally people rush, oh, I have to get to Toronto, I work in Toronto, I live in Hamilton, I live in Burlington. I have to drive for an hour and a half, and I have only 3 minutes for salah. I will wait here. Yeah, much pe fatwa laga do. I don't mind. Give fatwa. Oh, this Maulana is so direct, Go, talk about something else. Why are you after my salah? And the point is, you can give 3 hours coming and going to your job, about 8 to 10 hours, 14 hours to your work, and you are not ready to dedicate, instead of a fast salah like a deek, to peck like a rooster, which you will do it maybe in like 2.5 minutes and save 30 seconds. Instead, you invest a whole complete minute and do it with hudu, with peace of mind, with like slow, as Aimma they have taught us, be slow, be easy, with sakina, with waqar, with a lot of respect. Go really easy on your salah. How much you will like go extra on time? Maybe a minute, say 2 minutes. And how much are you spending whole day for this worldly thing? What I'm emphasizing is, Imam himself mentions, you want to make money? You want more money? It's not in running after your job. Imam says, offer your Salatul Layl. I guarantee you will have more rizq. This was the peace about to come. Have a salawat, I go direct to that peace. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Imam says, you guarantee me that you will, I'm paraphrasing, you will offer your Salatul Layl, which requires about 20 minutes investment. Look what you will get in return from Allah Jalla Shanu. You want to think in your business way, you are business minded? Okay, I'll teach you business. And Allah speaks about exactly the word tijara. فَمَا رَبِحَتْ تِجَارَتُهُمْ. They did not make any money. They did not make any profit in their tijara, Allah says. Speaks about a group. I'm using that word here. Imam says, you offer salah, you will get 3 things in return. And they're guaranteed. And almost all the Masumeen, including Rasulullah, they emphasized on this. You offer Salatul Layl. 3 things are the least which are guaranteed. What are those? Number 1, your protection and safeguard from punishment in the grave and punishment from the hellfire. Adhab qabr. Remember, it's a very hard place. Many good doers even, or doers of good, they will be punished in qabr because of some minute sins. वो गुनाह सगीरा जो होते हैं ना, आते जाते इसको इशारा किया, उस पे जुमला कसा, उसको कुछ कहा, and did not do tawbah, did not stop from that sin, they will be punished in adhab qabr form. Imam says you won't be punished in the grave. Or panah alayad billah min al qabr. Remember, qabr is a very hard place to be. The least is, I don't want to terrify you, but yeah, it is in our deen. Look how many, कितने मैं उर्दू में कहता हूँ बच्चे ना डर जाए, कितने सांप, कितने बिच्छू फुलान काम के लिए, कब्र के लिए आए हैं कि कब्र में ये काम करोगे तो बिच्छू एक आएगा, इतना मोटा, इतना मुहैयब, खौफनाक शक्ल का, आकर वो एक डंक मारेगा, आदमी 12 घंटे तड़पता रहेगा उसके जहर से. Imam says, I guarantee you, you won't be punished in your grave. And I guarantee you that Allah will safeguard you from the hellfire. This was the number 1. Number 2, Allah will prolong your life. Look how exactly Imam is hitting that word I said, that you spend 3 hours coming and going for your job. I'm not talking about the work hours. Leave your business hours alone. Just your travel time is about, let's say, 2 hours. On average, people, they spend how much time? Go and Google it. You tell me about an hour and 30 minutes. I will say, okay, just 30 minutes. 30 minutes is just for this very basic and temporary stay in this world. How long are you going to stay in the hereafter? In your paradise, inshallah. That may Allah put all of us in paradise for the sake of Imam Rada alayhi salam with your salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. How long are we going to stay there? Can we not invest about 20 minutes for that eternal stay? Have we ever looked on Sharia this way? Why Allah and why, let's say, Muslimin, why they insist so much that offer your Salatul Layl? Yeah, these gifts are there, but they are for our benefit. Did we ever think this way? I'm going to spend 3 hours anyways. Well, let's add about another 20 minutes. And after Salatul Layl, and I combine it with my Fajr. Put your alarm 30 minutes ahead of Salatul Fajr time. Take 5 minutes to freshen up, do your wudu, your tahara on your musalla. 20 minutes for your salah, 5 minutes for your dua. As soon as it is Fajr time, say your Fajr with a 2 rakat mustahab and then sleep. Have an hour sleep. You will be much, much better off than going to the last stretch for Fajr salah and then like offering it and then rushing for your work. Trust me, try this one. I have tried and it works. An hour sleep after getting up, even after 3 hours sleep. Let's say you went to sleep last night, let's say 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. You put yourself on alarm, you woke up 4 o'clock. You went back to sleep, let's say 5 o'clock. You woke up 6 o'clock. This is much better physically. You will be more energetic and feel less tired. Yes, 3 hours is not enough sleep. I guess you get my point. I don't mean to argue that you do this way. No, my point is in a situation when you cannot have a straight 6 hour sleep, break it. Wake up, then go back to sleep. Even half an hour sleep after waking up will give you so much energy and boost your physical energy. You can easily go with your work shift. Come back home, have another couple of hours sleep. And of course, we are not here to discuss how to manage your daytime, but point is, Imam says, no adhab qabr, no adhab jahannam. Allah will prolong your life. Yeah, you spend this much, Allah will prolong your life. Tumhari umar lambi kar dega. Remember, the click is under Allah's control. Yeah, I'm running. But if he presses the button, okay, instead of 30 years, he goes 50 years. Or instead of 70 years, he goes 90 years. Allah knows my abd. He's spending his time offering best of his worships. Before going for rizq, he puts his trust in me. And should I not take care of himself? He does take care of those who put their trust in Allah. Basically, offering Salatul Layl is that, oh Allah, I have my yaqeen in you. I have my i'timad. I have my trust in you, my tawakkul in you. And I know you are the one who is the sustainer. You will give me my provision. And trust me, Allah will set up things for you. And I don't need to mention astaghfirullah, I'm no one to say, but I have tried many times. Try it. I challenge you. Try it. Any hard issue you have in your life, try Salatul Layl. There's nothing which can work better than Salatul Layl. Do Salatul Layl and do dua for 40 of your believer brothers and sisters, your relatives, your parents. Then do dua for yourself. 100% guaranteed you will get your dua. Have a salawat. Salam. And now, the most exciting one, the last one, Allah will increase in your provisions, in your sustenance. Rozi tumhari ziyad ho jati hai Salatul Layl padhne se. And remember, from all the Masumin it is reported, your rozi, your rizq, your money, the money you make, your earnings is directly proportional to your Salatul Layl. Allah knows how, I don't know hows. Masumin, they know how and why. They know illat, the causes and effects, they know better. But they have all said, it's unanimous. Anybody who offers Salatul Layl, he will have more rizq. And then another hadith from same Imam, it's not the continuation of this hadith, but somewhere there, I just want to put it in. You want more rizq? Rizq is divided in the hour by Fajr Sadiq to the sunrise. Why and how, again, Allah knows. And His Rasul knows, His Apostle knows, and Aimma, they know. Alayhimus salam. But it is agreed upon. There are so many hadith which say that if you are awake at this time in Fajr and you are doing dua, do dua for your rizq, and Allah will give it to you. For the sake of Imam Razavi, will do just this dua. Oh Allah, give us tawfiq to reach to this leverage, to reach to this education of Ahlul Bayt the way they taught us, and not to be sluggish, and not to be, astaghfirullah, disrespecting the importance of salah or the different rituals of salah with your loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. The second thing I wanted to share with you is Imam mentions there, and it is in Quran Kareem, even fi buyutin adhina Allahu an turfa'a wa yudhkara fiha ismuhu. Allahu Akbar. This ayah is a beauty. It's a pinnacle of fasahatul Arab. But I will just go with another facet I want to mention. Quran Kareem, dear brothers and sisters. Allah speaks that these houses where Allah is mentioned, Quran Kareem is recited. I mentioned here a very small piece of it in the other majlis. Quran is the backbone of our religion, is our usul, our asal, our origin. Imam emphasizes on Quran so much. And remember, Imam was in the time during what the schools in Islam, different schools in Islam were developed. And people were very, very much well aware with the aqaid than previous times. Especially during Imam Sajjad alayhi salam's times, ilm kalam was like almost dead. Nothing, no discussions. The door of ilm kalam was opened with the arrival of the imamat of Imam Baqir alayhi salam. Remember this. We have to know history. And when we know, and then we can, relate and link things and meanings better. And then they stay in our mind better. And we have better comprehension of the issues then. Now, point is, in Imam's time, the ilm kalam was in its peak. Why? Because the philosophy of Yunan was translated in Arabic. And Ma'mun, he was so after it. He used to spend, a lot of money to simply get these books translated in Arabic. And now, when these books are translated, new questions, or rather international questions, they came in Islamic world. And people, they could not answer many of the questions. They had to come to Imam Rida alayhi salam. And Imam, he was striving always, encompassing a whole long discussion into few words. Imam used to refer people to Quran. Read Quran, protect Quran. If you are going to go after the other people's philosophies, other things, other books other than Quran, you're going to be strayed away. Now, why I'm mentioning this? Back days, there was a discovery. The work has been done like long ago. Martin Luther, he in 1543 somewhere there, 1543, he was the one in Germany who asked to translate Quran Kareem in their language. And let's see what's in this book. Before that, for 400 years, only popes and people of, let's say, the clergy class, they were allowed to read the translation of Quran. People were not exposed to Quran, or opposite, Quran Kareem was not exposed to people. Now pay attention, it's a lengthy discussion. I want to simply paraphrase it. University of Birmingham, you can Google it, it's online. BBC News, oldest Quran fragments found in Birmingham University. July 22, 2015 is when this news came up. Radiocarbon dating found. Radiocarbon is a new technology through what? They can almost, it's not 100% accurate, but they can almost figure the date, the time frame of a thing, especially, let's say any biological thing, even stones. Let's say Quran Kareem was written on, most of the time, leaves on, let's say, goat skin, on camel skin, on different skins, right? So they can take a millimeter square cutting of that skin, and then they can go through this radiocarbon technology, which can define that when was exactly this animal slaughtered or killed. So now you know what radiocarbon is. My point is, they have done, mashallah, great service to Quran Kareem. But with what intention? And where do we stand? That is the message behind all this scenario. Please pay attention. Radiocarbon dating found the manuscript to be at least 1,370 years old, making it among the earliest in existence. Very important. What may be the world's oldest fragments of the Quran have been found by the University of Birmingham. This is very important. Not Muslim scholars. That's where I'm to come back. the pages of the Muslim holy text had remained unrecognized. These are my intentions from quoting these news experts and selections. Unrecognized in the university library for almost a century. The manuscript had been kept with a collection of other Middle Eastern books and documents without being identified as one of the oldest fragments of the Quran in the world. This is news number one. News number two. 1500 years old Quran manuscript could be the oldest known copy. Second news. Now, this manuscript had been found, and the news continues that it was during the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. According to the researchers who recently dated the manuscript fragments, the text underwent radiocarbon dating, which measured the age of the finds organic materials. Researchers at the University of Birmingham in the United Kingdom found that the leaves of parchment date back to AD 568 and AD 645. Exactly when Rasulullah was living. He was there. I will stop here. I won't mention the name of an Orientalist. This Orientalist wants to write down something against Quran Kareem. He wants to write down a critic. But he has to depend on the translation of Quran Kareem. Thinks inside, if I want to write down something against something, I have to know what does that thing say by myself. I don't want to depend on a translation. Decides, goes to university, learns Arabic language, spends 3 years, feels now, I have not understood the language the way I want to the level which is required to be a critic of the book. Travels to Saudi Arabia, ends up spending another 11 years, learns the language, masters the language, comes back, writes about Quran Kareem, whatever he wanted to. Nowadays, how much time Muslims, especially I mean in this country, especially I mean in our community, मौलाना आज तो यू आर टू डायरेक्ट, हमारे पीछे ही पड़ गए आप, क्या हमने कर दिया? मौला रज़ा अलैहिस्सलाम की विलादत है तो मुझे बताइए, मैं आपको लोरियां सुनाऊं, वही फजाइल की 2-3 हदीसें सुना दूं, ये कर दिया तो सीधा जन्नत में जाओगे, टिकट की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है, ये सुनाओ तो अच्छा है। हाँ, वो मौलाना अच्छा है जो कुरान मजीद की नमाज की बात बताता है, यार हाँ अच्छा है यार, हाँ मौलाना साहिबान ऐसा कहते रहते हैं. Then they say this way, warning, the quotation I gave you has a negative side too, and look at the negative side. They have an institution, they have developed an institution which started exactly this radiocarbon technology, and that was the purpose in Germany. Institution started 2007. The project is to go to 2025. Okay, what is the purpose? The purpose is we want to find the ancient writings and manuscripts of Quran Kareem, and we want to develop a manuscript, a nuskha of Quran Kareem. Nuskha means a version, if I can say, a version of Quran Kareem which complies with our society in Europe today, and which speaks, which talks our talk, which walks our walk, if I can say. जो हमें बुराई पे बुरा ना कहे और हमें हमारी कारस्तानियों पे मजम्मत ना करे. Now you tell me, if this happens, what's going to happen? Yeah, these type of efforts has been there. They have been there, they will be there. And people, they don't recognize or realize rather, Allah already announced, Inna nahnu nazzalna dhikra wa inna lahu lahafidhun. True, Allah is going to protect its book. But how much is our contribution? That is the question. Do we know even how to recite Quran Kareem? The Arabic part? I'm not demanding you have to know the meaning. Do you just know the qiraat of Quran? How many of us have sent our children solely just to learn Quran Kareem? Honestly, with due respect, I have seen many youth, and their very first excuse is when I say, oh beta, ye dua padho, can you do ziyarah? Oh, I don't know how to recite Arabic. I respect that you don't know. But the point is not to those youth and kids. Now my discourse is towards the parents, जिन्होंने मुझ पे फतवा लगाना है. What are you doing, dear brothers and sisters? On Sunday, you go to graveyard, right? Yeah. You have your marhum, yeah. Mama, Baba, Chacha, Khala. You go there, what do? Oh, I recite Surah Marka Fatiha there. I recite Surah Marka Yasin there. Oh, what else you do? Oh, I recite Surah Ziyarat-e Waratha there on their grave. Okay. And how can you do that? Oh, simply my parents, they taught me and I can do it. All right, good. How about your child? Can he do that? Oh, Maulana, yahan pe, here is English medium school, Okay, but have you to die or you have to live forever? Oh, Maulana, sabko marna hai. So then when you are dead, will your child do exactly the way you do to your parents? You recite Rabbana Ghfirli. Will your child recite Rabbana Ghfirli wale walidayya? What are you leaving behind? If you're going to leave behind a blank slate, you will get blank slate. Laga do mujh pe fatwa. Lekin, who is going to get the benefit? Me? Yes, indirectly. Thoda bahut sawab shayad mujhe bhi mil jaye. But most of it, you are going to get it. Okay, Maulana, yeah, the talk is good. I liked it. But how to do it? Dedicate some time for them. Give them some time. Honestly, what are we doing? Get up early in the morning, rush up for my work, rush. I'm working almost, I don't know how many hours. I have no time for my kids. Oh, my kid, my bacha. Oh, mera bacha, yeah, when you have multiple languages, my children, they came to me, oh, Baba, I want to play with you. Oh, I'm busy right now. Leave me alone. Oh, Sam ke bacha, he goes away. Or sometimes, it's like young, like a baby, like really younger kid. You give him your phone. Okay, have my phone, play with it. Yeah, baby is busy with this amazing device with colorful, cartoons, whatever. He's not with you. He's with this phone. This phone or device or computer never tells baby what is right and what is wrong. Rather, it gives one-sided picture. And whatsoever comes out from here goes directly into the heart of that innocent slate. And then after 20 years, you say, oh, my baby, I worked this for you. He said, I don't need it. He said, yeah, ghar, for who did I pay for? He said, I didn't need your house. I wanted you. I wanted your company. I wanted that love and compassion from you. Those emotions from you, which I missed. And then look, aajkal bacha puchta, oh, beta, how was your day? Good. You want him to talk and say something school mein. How did you do in school? Good. Never speak a word. How much have we uttered? How many words do you utter on average with your child per day? Is that enough for, breaking the ice? Please invest your time with your children. That investment is going to come back to you. They don't need your house. You leaving the house is a precious thing. You are doing something for your children, for your next generation, but that is not going to benefit you in the hereafter. You will leave them one house, they will say, oh, mera baba, yaar, do chhod ke jata to kitna acha hota. You will leave them two, they will say, oh, are baba ne sirf do hi chhode. Oh, Zaid ke baap ne 5 chhode yaar, hamare baba ne. And this is exactly true. Don't challenge me. I have seen it with my own eyes. Yeah, 20 years ago, जब मैं जवान था, I used to say, no, ये सारी किताबी बातें हैं. ऐसा कहाँ पे होता है? But this is very true. Very true. So bottom line, please dedicate some time for their Quranic education. The very basic is send them to Sunday schools regularly. And age should not bar you from this. Oh, mera bacha, he's 20 years now. There's never an end to learning. Ahlul Bayt, they taught us, utlubul ilma min al mahdi ila lahad. From your cradle to your grave. Continuously. And you heard the ayah, وَعَبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. Keep on doing it until you die. There's never an end. I finish with this story. That what are the different benefits if we connect to Quran and Ahlul Bayt, and they basically are for us. The most benefit will take that person who will listen to the admonitions and nasayah of Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, and who will just come, listen, be happy, rejoice, and go. Of course, time comes and goes, so we come and go. The successful is he who leaves something precious behind. Khalaf Saleh is a good child who will afterwards recite Surah Yasin for you, recite Namaz Ghufayla for you, which is purely for parents, that a child should do dua for the forgiveness of his parent. Imam Rada alayhi salam gave the Abul Khuzai, he was a poet, he had a magnificent qasida for Imam. He gave him 100 golden coins, dinar, which were maskuk with his name, Ma'mun, when he announced him the crown. So Imam had the sikka with his name. 100. He says, Mawla, I did not say this for money. Imam said, you're going to need this. He says, Yabna Rasulullah, I don't want money. But if you want to give me one of your dress, your libas. Apna ek kurta mujhe de dijiye. Look at the marifat of this great person. Fastaghfirullah, if it's me, Mawla, I want to buy a house. Give me golden coins. But this man, he says, I don't want your money. Rather, it's not that I want to disrespect your money point. I did not do it to get money from you. Rather, I want your love, your dua, your libas is a kind of shafaat for me. He wanted to use it in his qabr as his kafan. Anyways, Imam gives him his libas and gives him 100 golden coins and says, keep them, Debal, and you are never going to see me again. Anyways, a long hadith, I'm going to simply cut down to my spot. Imam tells him, go away now and you will never see me again, and informs him I'll be martyred and so and so. This Debal comes to Qum. Somehow he made a mistake. He did not know that Qumis, these guys, they are crazy lovers of Ahlul Bayt. He said, I have a qamis of Imam Rida alayhi salam. Everybody was alert. Okay, we want to buy it. We will give you 1,000 gold coins. Sell it to us. He said, no, this is not for sale. They came from here and there, ye lalach de, wo lalach de. Yeah, no, he didn't listen. Attacked him. Tore the qamis of Imam into like teeny tiny pieces. He says, begs, okay, come, at least give me one of the pieces at least. See, these guys, they took the qamis. Now he has a small piece of it. They said, Debal, if you want, you can still keep 1,000 golden coins. Allahu Akbar. I salute this man. Look, his pure love. He says, no, I don't need your money. I know you took the qamis. It was not dhulman, because he knew these guys are lovers of Ahlul Bayt. They want the qamis of Imam's piece for shafaat, so they can keep it in their kafan and for tabarruk. So he knew, he said, no, I don't want your money. Again denies the money, but look, if you put your love in Ahlul Bayt's love, Allah will reward you. How? This was the purpose of reporting this story to you. He takes this small piece of qamis and goes to his watan. Leaves Qum, goes to his house. On the way, this man realizes all of his money was stolen. They picked his pocket. And with the barakah of Imam, that 100 dinar Imam gave him was in his side pocket. That was safe. Goes home, and Imam mentioned him, they will keep it. You're going to need it one day, when you need it the most. Because everything was lost, so no, this was the only money he had, and it was a lot, 1,000 golden coins. And now look how barakah came to him. Shias, they learned that Debal has those 100 golden coins with the name of Imam Rida alayhi salam. They came back to him, Debal, you want to sell them? He said, all right. Imam mentioned that get tabarruk from this money. He said, okay, how much is the price? They said, 100 golden coins for one gold coin with the name of Imam Rida. So he ended up making 10,000 gold coins instead of 100. Now again, With this money, goes home. He has a kanis, a slave girl at home. She somehow falls ill, loses eyesight with both eyes. Brings the tabib, the doctor said, right eye, Fatiha khunde shude, right eye is gone. You can't cure it. But left eye has a bit hope. We can operate. If it went okay, maybe she'll be able to see a bit. All right. Now somehow he started thinking at night that I have that small piece of qamis of Imam Raza alayhi salam. Takes that piece out, puts it on the eyes of the slave girl, and then ties it. She wakes up next morning and both eyes, mashallah, better than previous. Her eyesight is back. Have a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. The lesson I want to take from this story is, number one, look how he put down the offer. Even first of all from Imam, I don't want money. Imam insisted, gave him the money. Look, then people of Qom, they offered him 1,000 golden coins for the libas of Imam. He did not take it because he did not want to sell his Hubbi Ali Muhammad for money. My point is, how much pure intentions and how much like true-heartedness we have in our Hubbi Ali Muhammad? Where are we missing, dear brothers and sisters? If we have that, वो जौहर अगर आज भी हमारी हुब्बे आल में पैदा हो जाए, we are new, all is the same all, their inayat is the same inayat. We are the one who are missing some part. They are still there. Their next devotee, if I can say, their next representative, if I can say, Imam Zaman is still there. Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif. I do dua that, oh Allah, for the sake of Ahlul Bayt, especially for the sake of this Imam Ra'uf, reconcile us, oh Allah, give us tawfiq to educate ourselves first of all, and to protect the limits of salah ordained by Allah, and to recite and offer our salah the way Imam exhorted us and persuaded us. Oh Allah, and then reconcile us to educate our children with Quran Kareem. Oh Allah, without your help, we cannot do it. Rabbana taqabbal minna, innaka anta samiul alim, wa tub alayna, innaka anta tawwabur rahim. Once again, congratulations to all of you on this delightful occasion of the Wilad of Imam Raza alayhi salam with your salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.